Ramirez. Um, in this video, sorry that I started in Spanish. I don't know if you hear to me, but in this video, we're gonna just make the buttons of edit, add, and delete on the table that we created before. So we're just gonna go to the Git badge. By the way, trust me, I don't like much the name Git, but uh, what I like is that the Git badge is very practical in comparison with the CMD. I'm just being honest. If you believe me, that's another thing. Um, Let me try to put this bigger. See? What is it? Well, we will have to just ignore it. By the moment, let's just leave it like that. Um, and let's go to June. Okay. Now we're gonna go code, and here it is. Oh, it says permission denied. That is something that is weird, being honest. Maybe it's a firewall. Let's see. And also, let's just go to no. Let's try. Yes, it was a firewall. Now, I hope that you are still hearing to me. What I'm going to do is just to add another section on the table that is going to be section. Look that I said section, okay, not other thing. I'm gonna put it on these options, and this is going to be called right here with the buttons itself. The buttons are gonna be just the buttons from Bootstrap. And the last version, if I am not wrong, is exactly that we are using, or the one that is available. That is what is important right now. I'm going to take the primary button to put the add button. Okay, that is going to be the add button. Let's just place it on here. And by the way, sorry, um, we will have to go one step backward. Um, let's close this. There is a way to go back. Yes, it is not this one, but let me see. Well, I'm just gonna erase it. Okay. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to press enter. We can press enter and place on here this. I'm going to show you. Just like this. What is it? I think that I have to change the idiom. Now it is working. Just right here. Now what I'm going to do is to put um you see the buttons itself, as I said, we can even paste it now, and now it will not give me any error because this is like the generical um, question mark, and this question mark is like the deepest question mark. Let's just leave it like that, okay? I mean, here I'm gonna put just add, and let's go and copy, for example, you see this light. This can be for the edit and also the success. The success one is the one that is more usually used to add or to edit. So let's put it on here. Edit, edit. And for the delete, we're gonna use a danger. We can use danger or warning, but being honest, the most used one is the danger one. Now let's go live. I don't know if you remember that we can go live through this um, application and not necessarily through SAMP. And now let's go questions read. Oh, sorry, you have to write it directly because it is from the server side. Question read that PHP, and we got something interesting, and is that oh, I am missing an S here. Okay, let's see. Questions read. Okay. Apparently the problem is that we have to go directly to the place that it is located. How can we do that? I'm gonna show it to you. We're gonna go like this. See, sorry. Just have to open on here, reveal in File Explorer, and you copy this, and you go to this place, and in here we say question read.php. But now that I remember, this is from the server side. So we have to activate the server, sadly. And I say sadly because without the server, we are not requesting many resources from the computer, but this is going to be just for a little while, just to test this really fast. So let's do it. Um, let's just put in on here localhost, Jonas Chronicles, and on here we're gonna put question read.php. And you see these options here? It is supposed to show me the buttons, but it is not. Why? Let's check what would be the reason. Um, let's see first if the buttons are there. Let's open the DevTools and let's make a refresh with the cache. And after that, let's go down here. And as you can see, it is not showing the TD that I want. This one is not being shown. Um, questions read that PHP that is on the views. That's interesting. Well, I will tell you the truth. Maybe it is because of this question quotation that are generical, as I said before. Something that we can do is just to put on here, for example, input, and we close with also with this. Okay. Let's see how it was. I think that it was like this. Now let's see input. Yes, just like that. This is a way of making the same that I did, but more kind of sophisticated. And as you can see, it's working. Okay. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to make it smaller. How can we make it smaller? Well, just to finish, let's go here. Sorry, let's close this. Let's go here and let's make this um, btn size in Bootstrap, or let's say Bootswatch, okay? And we can look for Bootswatch directly, or even Bootstrap normally. You can change the size of the button. Let's see here, size. And as you can see, btn is sm is small. Let's add this at the end of all the classes that are here, and we save and refresh. How we save? Control S. And let's see. You see this text that is here? Let's place this text smaller, okay? How can we do that? Well, it is kind of not easy, but at the same time, it's easy. You would say, "How is it right now? Say the truth. Don't twist it. Don't twist it." Well, we're just gonna go here and let's look for the size, but for text itself. And in this case, it's going to be layout. No, size. Let's just put size on here. Let's put the version. Oh no, it's not this one. It's this one. Okay. Let's put in here size, and it's not for. It's for the for the font. And here it is. Font size 1, 2, 3, and as closest is to the number 0, as bigger it is. Let's choose, for example, the number 5, and let's paste it over here. And that's it. We save, and as you can see, it's still too big. Let's put it 6, save, and it's still kind of big. So let's make it even kind of there should be a way of making it even smaller. So let's see. We can use the maps here, but this is something that is kind of advanced because it is CSS. I know how to use it, but the configuration will take us a lot of time that we can explain right now. So let's just wow, what it is. Let's just place a style here, okay? Style, and um, let's say that this is going to have a font size of the of 11 pixels, and that's it. We can erase this, or we can leave it just like a helper class, and that's good. That is something that I usually do. If we save and we refresh, the test is supposed to be smaller, but let's just erase this helper class because at this moment it is rewriting the style that I am adding. So this is enough. Let's save and refresh. And as you can see now, the text is smaller. That is perfect. You see these options? Let's put also the text of the options smaller. We're gonna just copy this that is here and place it over here. That's everything. That should be enough, being honest. Let's see. Oh, apparently the size here is not helping. So we can erase it directly. And let's see. Mm, font size 11. Well, in this case, I'm just going to put, for example, an icon. Do you know what is an icon? Let's put, for example, card icon font awesome. and that is going to help us to do it faster, okay, and kind of cool. We get the card shopping in name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth icon, which is the only God and not any man. Let's copy this and put it on here. You can see, for example, now if I refresh, that it appears here. Let's copy also the edit icon. I have worked before on many places as a developer. And how do I know that this is going to work? Because this below, I have down here the CDN to the phone Awesome version 6. I will tell you the truth. I like most not using external sources, but by the moment, this is the fastest way to just accomplish the finishing of the project, and then we get the project completely to ourselves, which means to download the version of Phone that belongs to this project itself, and also, if it is needed, to buy from them the pro version, which is here. You see GoPro, everything is possible. I have had to buy it. I think that once for a very big enterprise, I bought it, and it's normal. So if you know that it is normal and it is important, that will be enough. Let's copy this and go now here and paste it. Now let's look for the eraser also icon, and the eraser is kind of like this one. It says pro, but we can find one that is free. Let's see. um if we don't find the free, we can just make it. Oh, look, it is here, it is here. I almost went without looking very well. There you go, this is the eraser. And now if I refresh, let's see, you can see that now it looks better. Something else that we can do is just to just see this font size that I erased before the class that I told you that was to make the button small. Let's put the class of the button small again, because I think that it will help more than what it seemed before. So a BTM SM, and that is everything. Let's go here, and that is everything. Let me see. I need something else, and it is that this does not look one below the other. But being honest, today is Friday. Where? Yes, tomorrow is going to be Friday. Anyway, I have to finish because I have something else to do. And this is, let me just put it for those who are people that too restricted and blah 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 blah. Let's just try to look for a way of putting this below the other. How can we do that? First thing first, you see this question number here? This is occupying too much space. What we can do is just to make the call span. You know what is call span? Call span is a expansion that each row, sorry, each column will have. And this is the column. Sorry, this is the row and this is the field. But in here, let's see. Sorry. In this one is where you put the size of the column. What I'm going to do is just to make, for example, let's look for call span in Bootstrap. And you can see, for example, code 4, core 2, and core 6. Let's just put, for example, you see this here? It says code. I'm gonna say that um, I would not like to have an scope. I would like to have it just by default, a th. Why? Because this is not going to affect much. Let me show it to you. You see, I refresh it and it is the same thing. But if I add on here that I would like that the question number um, would be, for example, class call, class call number one, just like that. And there you go. As you can see, it looks amazing. At least in my opinion, it looks super nice. And if you want to make it even better, you see this question number, we can just change the title and put on here just the sign of the number, and that's it. You can refresh and you can see now that it occupies less space, and we got everything that we needed in a nice way. So see you in the next video, and I hope that you have learned a lot together with me. And remember that Jesus Christ loved you much more than a slave. Bye bye.